Leniency. If you had one fall, can we get back up there? Because there's still more in the tank, you know?
Yeah. 43 seconds on the clock for Daiki Akita.
It's hard to miss the first trick and then keep the hype going, you know?
And he was all over it yesterday.
Yeah.
Got it done so well, so many times, but looking good.
Go. Build the special meter.
Well, to get back in the zone, it's hard, isn't it? You've got to do some tricks you know you can do, and that's definitely going to help.
There you go.
Hard flip out into the car park, the other side of the course.
Right, the crowd loves it, we love it. That's got to do something for the, you know, the special meter.
Yeah, 270 lip.
Yeah.
And just going to say that's all for now.
And everything is time.
Section.
Yes.
But it might sacrifice that last trick.
We'll see how he puts it together.
There you go.
Smith.
Reminds me of an old Tony Tiu trick back in the day. But that's a way to start your run. Something different.
There's your nollie flip.
Yeah.
You might not be doing it down the big gap, though.
No, don't want to get that repetition in there.
You got the appetizer nollie flip.
Yeah.
That's it. Not the main course one.
Nollie lip slide. That sets him up for switch back lip. He's got a really good technique with that. He whips his legs around last minute.
Brook nollie flip, let's go.
How important is it to have coaches now in your corner and, you know, a lot of support behind you? Run. 77 or 61.86, sorry.
He had the one fall.
Yeah, one fall, sorry.
The upgrade.
So he's going to want to get the clean run. Now, would you say to him, if he had two runs, he had his more basic run, more heavy run, would you say just go back and get the run done? Or would you say, nah, just step it up and go all in?
We're gonna digress. Stick to the plan.
Yeah, okay.
Stick to the plan. Get the points. Go crazy in the singles. Make the miracle moments happen at the end of the movie, you know?
Yeah.
That's when the hero saves the day.
And in the case of Braden, the plan is a very good-looking run so far.
Plan is one juicy kickflip in after another.
Wow,
there we go.
Way better landing on that.
Yes.
Rembrandt.
Yeah, I think so that the semi-final is the finals. It's even harder.
Yeah.
Just to get inside, you gotta skate.
Time and time again, don't we? Semi-finals turns into the finals.
Yeah. Don't you be better because you have 16 skaters trying to get to the top 8.
Fake nose blunt to bring it back.
There is more back of trick that you can see.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you might know what to expect from everybody. But it might surprise you, you know.
In this position for Vincent right now, you're going through your run. Are you thinking, you have to stay on, you have to stay on, you have to stay on? Or are you just going, I'm just sticking to the plan, I'm going through the process, and you're just on the muscle memory and just flowing through it?
You have to. If you start thinking, I gotta stay on, you will miss the present moment.
And I think we're going to see a lot of our heat number 1 skaters dropping out. Junie back in. Oh, did you hear the snap on that pop?
Oh. That's a really hard trick. And like the sequence, the realist really taught you to get together 2 tricks.
Yeah.
Like that, you know?
It's tall, square, and long.
You don't see sequence like that.
No.
It's one or the other one.
Back nose blunt, holding on to it. And I mean, this is the beauty of these World Skate competitions. You know, if you're registered with your national federation, you can just come along and get involved. You know, there's no invite, it's just get involved, get in the mix, and get on the course and show what you've got and what he's got is an ender like that.
Been stoked on seeing him rip this course.
Yeah, he seems to just switch it on at certain moments, and you never really know where he's going. Sometimes he'll just keep trying one run, and then suddenly he switches it up.
Yeah.
But there you go. Oh, just catching that
so
wheel.
Hard. So hard to get that trick in a contest, and we got to give it the context. That's a square rail, a little bit less room for error on that.
Whoa, fully locked front blunt. But look at that in the background. That's how high it is to get on that rail.
Yep.
You roll up towards it, and it looks like it's double head height as you get towards it.
It's a long way down, you know. You generally want to go fast enough to clear it, but that is just too long to do that, so you got to trust it.
Switch front feeble, 180 out. So what were you seeing in the women's competition? That same position again, just getting a deep breath in. Here we go.
Come on.
Once our nose grind.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
But he was ready to land that one. Yeah.
Get it right in the pocket and just give it the flick off the tail. Watch
Wiggle,
that.
wiggle. Bang.
Riding away really. Really well then, 79.20 new leader.
He's way up there. Look at that. So yeah, you gotta kind of do a little trial and error and find out sometimes.
So Christopher back in. He's going to try and not make the mistakes he made last time, ollieing out early on that.
Yeah, that was smart. That was smart.
It's going wrong, I'm out.
Yeah.
But holding on to that line. And the people that have done really well, I noticed yesterday, are people who are doing tricks on the quarter pipes to come back round. That rail is getting people today.
You see the difference there? He had the big spin front board in to fake. He landed it perfect, but it's even when you land it perfect, the minute difference of being able to set up for a switch trick is so tough. Wow, back to regular that time.
Last trick, he's going to have to be quick.
Sneak it.
Oh, I think it would have been close anyway.
Croon slide?
He's got the Felix the Cat's bag of tricks.
Croon slide, baby.
Oh, there it is for the judges, or to wow the judges with things that no one else is doing out there.
I mean, it's definitely important. You want to be unique. The only thing is when you're unique, you take a risk because you have no idea. Me and my coach will talk about this a lot, but sometimes you're just too stubborn. Wow!
Talking about the late shoving, right?
Right. I've never seen anyone else do it. Maybe I'm wrong.
I like the way in this, he catches it, locks it in, and then it slides a little bit further, and his toes just touching the rail a little bit. The judges will...
I want everybody to watch it drop and switch. Yes. He will switch back, leap the whole reel.
I love the way he starts this.
The whole reel. Wow.
And to do it that consistently, you know, it's not just that he's doing it, it's every go. He doesn't falter. And, you know, the first time I saw him skate in warm-up, I was like, this guy is special.
What about
He's got
this one?
something else. No one's doing that.
Such a hard one. Take it this like.
No one's doing that.
No.
On that obstacle or anywhere else.
I have like a conversation with him about it because I'm really good on switchback lip too. I was like, I don't know if you really want to try. He was like, oh, I have a street mission. That's why I'm doing it.
Right, okay.
You know, he's like, wow, I gotta try this 23 straight rail. You know, I'm like, wow.
Well, jump over to the Thrasher site and search his name and you're in for a treat. His street park.
That was so close. Kickflip front A. Why? You get a 80 and you in.
Yeah, totally.
Wow!
So, into the front feeble.
Wow.
You could see he moved his shoulders straight away. He's like, get back over this side. Perfect execution. Doing something that no one else is doing. They can breathe a little bit.
I've been in that position many times. Like you eating your nose.
Oh!
Wow.
Shove it out. Look at that. Pretty much perfect. And I like the way that he comes out early to be able to get the time to get the shove in. Really struggling to get up into the rankings.
Right.
So Kyrie dropping in for run number 1, crook grind down into the bank. Do you find that it's really nice to start on a good feeling trick or to get a banger out of the way in the beginning of your run?
These are the questions, Mark. I mean, it's tough. Ooh, look at that crook grind. You always want to start with a bang, right? But sometimes you do a little a give and take. You know, you land something, you feel better, and then you land something better. So it depends on the person how much they can handle right off the go.
Well, it comes down to that mental game as well, doesn't it? Like, how much pressure can you take? How much can you not let the demons win?
Yeah, the demons are there. They're over your shoulder while you're flipping your board, man.
Wow.
Look at that. He's defeated.
Trick 1 for Kyrie. There's that heel flip position. Oh, are you kidding me?
Whoa.
So, heel flip, backside tail slide, big spin.
Thread.
And again, like you said, catching it probably a foot higher than he needed to, stamping it down into the tail slide.
Obstacles and things to get out of it, you know?
For sure. Ivan Monteiro, run 2 of 2. Front nose blunt. Bit of a power slide on the way out.
Wobble, little power. But always a good tray flip, no matter what.
Interested to see whether he's going to switch this one up. Yeah, he is.
Ooh, I thought he might have been doing 270 out there. I know him well. He does that.
He's got that on lock for sure.
Spinning to win.
Exactly what you were saying.
Oh,
switch front blunt. He did that way better this time. Landed on the right ramp. Wow. The other side last run, but popping all the way to the flat this time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell that it's really that long when they make it look that easy, huh?
Yeah.
And sometimes you pop out a little extra pop to get out a little earlier. It's hard to know.
Taking that line to come in fakie. Half cab nose slide, nollie heel. Wow.
He's hyped.
Okay. Some problems along with it. But the way he's doing it, you know, you don't want to go slow.
Don't want to go slow on that long rail.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
No! Waiting for the board.
Oh,
it's like he did a little kick down, like to wait.
And the last one, he kind of popped out a little early. This one, he went right to the end. That must have felt great. The moment he...
So, currently in second place, even after a 360 flip nose blunt slide down the longest rail in the park. Half cab nose slide.
270.
Check this out. So, half cab, nose slide, nollie heel 270 out.
Yeah.
Barely held on to it, but it's a make. No heel or hands down.
Yep.
Promising. First run didn't work out yesterday. Second run just clicked into place.
Come on, Felipe.
Nollie front nose to start things off, and it's
beautiful.
That flick he's got on his front foot. His kick flips are so precise, aren't they?
We got to think about too. He's aiming for the bullseye, which is a small pocket on his truck. Most people are aiming for the big targets, which is the middle of the board and the nose and the tail. So that's super precise.
Yeah, we spoke about that before over breakfast one time. Like talking about, you know, how accurate you need to be for a kickflip crook, less a kickflip lip or a kickflip board slide.
Bit of a classic trick, but you know, sometimes it goes underappreciated because we've seen it a lot. Doesn't mean it's not hard. Let's go, Felipe.
Switchback tail. Something about Felipe's switchback tail. I was looking at it yesterday. One that's in the top 3 is going to be nervous knowing who's coming up in the next heat.
Come on, Felipe. Let's go. Like I was saying, he just holds it above the ledge. You got to float for so long with the gap to it, and then as you drop down low, that is not easy.
See his wife's here.
Trick though, like I don't really have it, but I want to do it.
Toa definitely needs a full run. Back nose blunt to start it off.
If somebody can put it together, it's this kid, last time champion here. There you go.
Really good kickflip. That frontside flip is special every time. 270 lip slide. Front blunt, and I mean, like you were saying, with planning out the run, you've got to get those quarter pipe tricks in.
There you go.
Big back three.
Big one.
Huge, off the highest bit.
Like I say, someone can do it.
Yeah, certainly looking good so far. 10 seconds left on the clock.
I like how he can like fly when he do it.
Oh, Nolly 180 nose, grind 180 out. Still had a little bit. 113.57. It's not looking good for him. Toa Sasaki, trick 1 of 3. Oh, wow, okay. Caballero, yeah.
Most likely all the Japanese, they will land it. There you go, full back nose slam, boom. Almost touched the ground. He know that can be the doctor for him, but he didn't touch it. Look, the repetition.
Yeah, it was like, whoa,
nope.
Not quite. Seems like
he did a back day and he didn't go up, not in front of you.
Yeah, okay. So, Gimwu on a dare up. Kickflip back to the tail side, fakie to start things off. Start with a banger. Double frontside kickflip. Like, absolutely
This is a video game.
It is wild, the tricks that Gimwu does.
This is video game stuff.
Second hit on the big section straight away. Backside kickflip down there. There's no one else out on the course doing that today. Frontside blunt. He's got access to a huge bag of tricks, but with that crazy kickflip style he's got, he can manipulate his board to do whatever he wants. And he almost like hovers in the air because he's so light.
Wow. Into the course is privilege.
Gimwu. Oh!
Wow.
Wow, there's a craziness going on there.
Happened? Finals right here, and you gotta understand that you gotta embrace it, and you gotta work with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not you're not made for this, you know.
Dainty little flip out on there.
Oh my God. That's something that...
Yeah. Anyone who's down like anywhere near the 50s, 60s, 70s struggle with the trick section.
I love Giovanni how he skates.
Big fakie game. Fakie front crook.
Man, this is a good feeling.
Such a good looking trick. Such a good feeling trick. Oh.
High nollie big spin back lead.
But way above the rail than he needed to go.
Like 2-3 feet.
Yeah. Wow. I think with
you don't realize
Giovanni,
how hard
he has chosen to have a different approach, and he's chosen to
like
feed, and to feed his way of skating. He loves his fakie game, and he's like, I'm going to lean into it.
Yes. It's hard to, you know, compare one contest to another one.
Okay, coming in.
Wow.
That is over into a backside 5-0. Look at that. Perfect execution, and those judges are going to know just how gnarly that trick is. So difficult to see where you are. You're pretty... He's already got these tricks sat there waiting. It could have an effect on people. So Gio coming in. Wow. Check this out. So taking off backwards, spinning a full 360, and then landing on that front truck, grinding away fakie. And I mean,
that's such a hard trick. I went to the skate park and tried it.
69.62 as we take it over to Japan's Yuto Horigome, two-time gold medal winner, starting it off with that switch frontside tail slide, back nose blunt.
Beautiful one. Do you know he can skate bird?
And he has got this kind of really calm style. It makes you think that the tricks he's doing aren't as good as they are. They really are. And when he is on top form, he's basically untouchable, right?
Yeah.
Backside tail slide.
What is coming is impressive.
Yeah. I'm keen to see. He's taking a bit of a breather, and that's sacrificing maybe another trick. Wow. Okay. All the way. On the board, Yuto Horigome, currently 11th. 86.26 on the scoreboard.
Wow.
That is not on the list, ever, for anyone else. So, backside 180 nollie, landing into a fakie nose grind or a switch frontside 5-0, depending on which generation you were born in.
Yeah.
Carlos getting a 59.07 as we take it over to Japan's Sora Shirai. You always know you're in for a treat.
Wow.
The consistency on that trick is outrageous. That's not a trick you should be able to do that consistent.
It's not that only he got consistent, he is doing the easy one because I know him pretty well. Wow!
That's a long way to spin onto.
Wow!
That is absolutely crazy. Lovely 360 flip.
I was speechless. Like,
yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Nor did I. I've not seen him try that.
No.
He just threw it in there. Here we go. Last trick. Right on the buzzer. The Sora grind to see it off.
I gotta say, P-Rod is a go. Carlos Ribeiro.
Yeah.
But on this situation, because what he wanna deliver right here.
Yeah, it always comes through when it matters, and there it
is the code of contest. This is what it is. One actually matter when he know have the whole country his shoulders, and not even that, he gotta win over the other Japanese.